The baby boomers. Whiny, narcissistic, self-indulgent people with a simple philosophy. Give me it, it's mine! These people were given everything. Everything was handed to them. They took it all. And they want to make things hard on younger people. They tell them abstain from sex. Say no to drugs. These people went from do your own thing to just say no. They went from love is all you need to whoever winds up with the most toys wins. And they went from cocaine to Rogaine. F*** these boomers.
We're talking about how selfish boomers are, basically. Like, they're how inward thinking, sociopathic, I guess would be the best way to describe them. Everything that they have gone, the way they've gone about their life, is that they have the mentality of a 2 to 7 year old, and it just got worse the older they got. And so they just were used to that instant gratification mentality. It's been nothing but instant gratification, starting from when they were little tiny children. They got it all. Well, the first effect of their sociopathic behaviors on society was that they broke with tradition. Communism, all these things exploded under their watch because they're into instant gratification. They want free things. They want the easy life that they've always had. They just want more of it. And they don't have like a 2-year-old doesn't have a cap on their desire. Like, how much does a 2-year-old want? More. Well, what if they get everything that they want? How much do they want after that? More. It's always going to be more. Well, it led them to the state of walking around doing whatever they want because they had the numbers. And by the time they were in their 20s, they realized it, that they had the numbers and that they were running everything. If not outright, they were running it from behind the scenes with their numbers, with their vote, all that kind of stuff. Said anything normal America, they wanted to turn upside down. And look, I mean, they've accomplished it. Look around. Like, the United States is a dumpster fire right now. So they walk around all selfish, right? There's like basic like selfishness is just like apparent everywhere they go. Like that song "Asshole" by Dennis Leary. I mean, they are that guy in that song, all of them. They like drive fucking on the fucking line when they're driving. They like cut you off in traffic. They've always done this though. I just didn't know it was baby boomers that were doing this to me when I was younger. I just thought they were asshole adults, but now I realize they were all boomers. They were all in a hurry to get everywhere. Blah, blah, blah. They were cutting you off, telling you you're stupid, you couldn't drive. And now they're old, so they want to drive slow and everything. They expect the world to morph around them, because this is how they've always been. No matter what they have going on, they want it to be the way they want it to be. Because now they feel entitled that they can be, since they've held the numbers for so long. They basically just morphed our society into what it would be like. Like, if you ever closed your eyes and imagine, like, what would the world be like if a bunch of 2-year-olds with money and power ran everything? Well, you're seeing it, because it isn't just in the United States. This is in the Western world right now. We are having the same problem because baby boomers are a global thing. It was all about the lead poisoning, so it's like a global catastrophe. You see evidence of it in their daily, the way they act daily, how selfish they are, how they like expect to be able to walk to the front of a line, how they cut you off in traffic, how they just like, if there's like, they miss their turn, they're in the wrong lane, they don't care. They'll stop right in the middle of the damn freeway, wait for it to clear, or to people to stop and let them in. They'll hold up traffic for forever. They'll start a 10-car pileup just because they don't want to be inconvenienced to drive around, like some kind of sucker and have to like, deal with the consequences of their stupidity. They'd rather ruin your life than like have any inconveniences whatsoever. And then that bleeds into the other 2-year-old thing that they do, which is part of this like sociopathic behavior, is that 2-year-olds love 2-year-olds. Like toddlers love toddlers. If they see another toddler, they fucking love it. That's why they have to use babies and toddlers and shit in these children's shows, because children respond to other children. So, and they've been this way their whole life. The me generation. They themselves called themselves this. This isn't something that we started calling them. They actually call themselves the me generation because they were getting tired of people calling them the baby boomers. They hate it because Well, like a 2-year-old doesn't want to be called a baby anymore, right? Because it's not a baby, and it's like, I'm not a baby. So that's basically their mentality. I mean, it proves it right there. And the the funniest part was they didn't pick any other term other than me, which is hilarious because that's what a 2-year-old will come up with, like the me generation. He who dies with the most toys wins. I don't know if you've ever seen that bumper sticker or that T-shirt or whatever meme, but that's their mantra. And so, what does that mean? Well, that means that they are not going to leave anything for their kids, and they openly talk about this. So, and none of them are going to leave anything out. Even people who think they're going to get something aren't going to get anything. They think they're going to get the houses or whatever, all this crap that they have, but what they don't know is that their parents have been like reverse mortgaging it to the government, or they mortgaged the fuck out of them, and now they're just going to get nothing but debt. So that even if they sell the house, they're probably still going to owe, or the estate's still going to owe money. So basically, everything that they own, all their cars, all the garbage in their fucking garages and shit's all going to go to cover their estate debt, basically. So they're not planning on handing anything over, like, ever. Like, nothing.